Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
I got my first hunting dog when I was 17. My passion for pheasant hunting has taken off ever since. One thing I really enjoy about pheasant hunting is it's an active sport. If you're serious about pheasant hunting, you're going to be out there working for the birds. The gear that's available today is going to make your hunt just that much more enjoyable. Watching my own dog work, being out there with my friends, congratulating a buddy on a good shot, those are all things that I really like about upland hunting. I'm Judd Geese, and I'm an upland hunting expert at Shields.
Previously on Through These Doors.
It's all team stuff, like our...
Last week, UND hit the road for its first conference matchup since joining the National Collegiate Hockey Conference. On Friday, the junior class took the reins by scoring all of the goals in a 4-2 win over the top-ranked Redhawks. Miami would respond Saturday night by putting up 6 goals and sending North Dakota home with a series split. After a productive week of practice, UND took the ice against the USA Under-18 team while supporting breast cancer awareness in their special green and pink uniforms.
Are you two female giraffes in heat right now or not? North Dakota Athletics showed its commitment to breast cancer research this weekend when several teams wore pink uniforms in support of finding a cure. This movement was led in part by Mark McMillan. He and his older brother Mitch have seen a grandmother and 2 aunts affected by the disease. Although Saturday's game was an exhibition against the U.S. Under-18 team, North Dakota wasn't going to let down its guard. A scary moment came in the second period when sophomore forward Drake Kajula got tangled up with a Team USA player and landed head first on the ice. Rocco Grimaldi, line mate and Drake's good friend, had to do his best to move Drake's injury to the back of his mind.
I don't know. It was really tough. I was kind of tearing up for him. I've never seen anything like that in my life. So, it's tough for all of us to see, and obviously our thoughts and prayers are going out to him, and hoping he's okay and hoping he can get back, and everything's going to be okay with him.
Kajula would be released from the hospital that night after all tests came back negative. Mitch McMillan would score quickly after play resumed, following goals from Brendan O'Donnell and Jordan Schmaltz, giving North Dakota a 3-0 lead. The win would be highlighted by an empty net goal from sophomore Colton Sanderson. Sanderson hasn't seen much playing time, so opportunities like this don't come very often.
Sometimes things just work out, and obviously I wanted to play my hardest, and I thought I did the best I could all day, and then it was nice enough Hack let me out there. He trusted me in the last 30 seconds. I think there's 20 seconds left or so, and they dropped the puck and just kind of followed my route back into our end, and Mitch McMillan made a great play, and I really appreciated him feeding the puck over, and I guess it just snuck in there with like 0.2, 0.1 seconds left, and it was kind of relief just so I didn't miss it, because I know it looked like the boys were pulling for me. It was nice to have that kind of feeling.
I got my first hunting dog when I was 17. My passion for pheasant hunting has taken off ever since. One thing I really enjoy about pheasant hunting is it's an active sport. If you're serious about pheasant hunting, you're going to be out there working for the birds. The gear that's available today is going to make your hunt just that much more enjoyable. Watching my own dog work, being out there with my friends, congratulating a buddy on a good shot, those are all things that I really like about upland hunting. I'm Judd Geese, and I'm an upland hunting expert at Shields.
You're different today than yesterday. Yet, you're still a college hockey fan. Proud of national titles. Riveted with stories about the early days. Proud of the school's first big stage appearance. Excited knowing you compete among the game's elite. And recalling the recent reign over college hockey's best. The puck has dropped, and the NCHC has arrived. It's time. Get in the game.
Right now at Burger King, choose any 2 sandwiches for just $5. Whether you're craving a Whopper sandwich and an original chicken sandwich, an original chicken sandwich and a premium Alaskan fish sandwich, or a Whopper and another Whopper. Come in today and get any 2 for just $5. Only at Burger King, where taste is king. Right now at Burger King, choose any 2 sandwiches for just $5. Whether you're craving a Whopper sandwich and an original chicken sandwich, an original chicken sandwich and a premium Alaskan fish sandwich, or a Whopper and another Whopper. Come in today and get any 2 for just $5. Only at Burger King, where taste is king.
Pick up a coupon for discounted tickets at Subway restaurants as North Dakota hockey takes the ice against St. Lawrence in the Subway Holiday Classic during Thanksgiving weekend.
UND basketball season is almost here, featuring great matchups at the Betty. Purchase a big game plan and secure your seats on the most anticipated games. Get 4 big games for North Dakota men's basketball, including the NDSU game, for only $40. North Dakota women's basketball big game plan, including the game with NDSU, only $30 for 4 great matchups. Lock in your tickets today and get your big game plans online at undsports.com or purchase in person at the Ralph Engelstad Arena.
The 2013 freshman class is split down the middle between local players from surrounding areas and Canadian recruits from British Columbia, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. The local freshmen consist of Keaton Thompson from Devils Lake, North Dakota, and Gage Osmus from East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Both graduates from Pioneer High School in Ann Arbor, Michigan, the high school of junior D-man Nick Matson. Defenseman Paul Ledoux and forward Luke Johnson, who went to Central High School, just a few blocks from the UND campus.
I would think so. I mean, there's only been a few guys. Obviously, Mardo and Lamoureux were big players for the Sioux, and not a lot of kids grow up here and end up playing for here. So I'm pretty proud of it, and I'm excited.
Representing the Canadian delegation so commonly associated with North Dakota hockey are forwards Wade Murphy, Adam Tambolini, a defenseman in Troy Stetcher, and goaltender Matt Harinkyu.
I think UND is kind of a Canadian town. It's hockey driven, it's cold. I love it, I couldn't be happier. The adjustment level is pretty easy that way. But I think you walk around campus and some people maybe make fun of your accent a little bit, but I think we have fun with that.
It's kind of the weather, maybe it's considered Canada, but the hockey's huge here, and I think that's one thing coming out of the States from us Canadians is sometimes you think that in America hockey's not as big, but obviously the things we do here, it's number one throughout the city. So we have great support here, and it's been great so far.
Troy Stetcher and Wade Murphy are making the trip together from Penticton, British Columbia, the same team the juniors Mark McMillan and Brendan O'Donnell came from.
Obviously the adjustment level is a lot easier, just being comfortable around the guys. I was fortunate enough to play with Mark McMillan and Brendan O'Donnell as well 3 years before, so it's kind of nice to lean on someone older and not having just a freshman there to help you out, so it's been a good adjustment.
Yeah, I've known since about 11 or 12, and I played the last couple of years of junior with him, so we know each other pretty well.
The newest addition to the goaltending crew is Matt Harinkyu from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, who graduated a year behind Colton Sanderson at St. Joseph High School.
We actually played in Bantam together, so it's quite a while ago, but we're pretty familiar with each other. Classes were a bit of an adjustment, but I think they're all going pretty well, and it's all really exciting, and I couldn't be happier to be here. I take calculus and English, chemistry, intramechanical engineering. Pretty tough workload, but I'm pretty good with math and science, so it's kind of happy there.
So many new things coming at young guys, and I think a lot of it is sometimes they're really good players on the ice, but I think it affects how they play if they're overwhelmed with some of the other parts. Their time management, handling school, handling living away. There's a lot of things coming at these guys, and it's kind of the whole package, I think, of how they handle all the different parts of their lives in their first year away, and a lot of that transcends onto the ice. And it's tough. They go right. A lot of times, guys will go right from being in a classroom to 40 minutes later be on the ice, and that's an adjustment that they got to kind of learn to compartmentalize. Once they get in that rink, focus on getting themselves ready so pucks aren't bouncing off the stick, they're not going the wrong way in drills, and they're really focused on paying attention to detail to get better for that day. For that 90 minutes or whatever that we're out in the ice, you got to be bearing down, knowing what you're doing, focused on what you're doing, and really bearing down on the details to really get better. And I think that's a big thing of why our team gets better year to year. People ask us that a lot, and I think how much emphasis and focus and high-level discipline we put on a practice day is a big thing around here. And I think a lot of times it's a much higher level from guys that have come from junior where, they play a lot more games, so a lot of times practice is kind of filler, you get a little skate in between your game days, where here, for a lot of guys, their practice is their Stanley Cup for guys that are battling to get in the lineup. We evaluate practice every day. How was this guy? How was Luke Johnson? How was Paul Ledoux today? What did our goaltenders do? Were they stopping pucks? Were they taking care of rebounds? Did they handle the puck well in their pass-offs to the D-man? A lot of things that we kind of look at, and we put a lot of time into practice on a regular non-game day. Our most famous alumni was Johnny Taves, and the biggest thing I saw in Johnny, he was a great player and a great skill, but his biggest thing was his focus and his kind of mental discipline. He would keep track of a lot of things in a day about how he got better, what he was eating, how many hours he was sleeping, what lifts he was doing extra, what drills we were doing in the morning extra, and how his practice was.
Every freshman class is required to live in campus dorms, which can take some adjusting to. In the size of a room similar to that of a prison cell, players are expected to manage schoolwork and social lives as well as any responsibilities required to play hockey at UND.
You don't get as much downtime, obviously. At junior level, you can basically sleep all day and go to the rink and get to work. Where here, you gotta be focused. You gotta take care of business and do the little things properly. Whether it's in the classroom or on the ice, everything is important to this organization.
The dorm's really fun for us. We all see each other a lot, and we're just right across the hallway from everyone, so it's really fun.
Tambellini and Ledoux are learning to live comfortably under such conditions in Walsh Hall.
I'm Adam Tambellini. This is my roommate Paul Ledoux.
Troy Stetcher.
Welcome to our crib.
This is my bed up here. It's pretty sturdy. I like it. It's pretty comfy. And over there, Adam, you want to show him?
Yeah, this is my bed here. About the same thing as Dewey's. Probably a little comfier with the foam, but we got our chair here. Doesn't get much usage. Obviously the futon's a great addition to the room. Thanks to Paul. Your shoe collection is a lot. You got a lot of the same up there. You got 4 pairs of the same shoe, just different color.
6 brown shoes. I don't know where I got them.
They're good. They're good. They're all the same.
Right down the hall from them are Troy Stetcher and Wade Murphy, whose finest piece of furniture has been handed down from past generations of players. The two were recruited while playing for the Penticton V's in British Columbia.
It's a hand-me-down from the upperclassmen, so really nice of them.
Big thanks to them, yeah.
We got the double-stacked dresser over there. It's closed. I think all 8 of us are in there. All 4 of our rooms are pretty close, so I think we never leave each other's side. And coming in, it's obviously a little bit different being with some Americans, and I think they consider the same with Canadians, but I think we've all become really tight within each other, and it's a friendship that's not only going to last here at UND, but I think for a lifetime. I think we're the only hall, or the only room in this hall that actually have the bunk beds, the true bunk beds. So, and I think we watched Superbad or Step Brothers kind of inspired us. Murph got the bottom, I got the top, so I'm kind of fortunate.
I'll definitely be Will Ferrell if that happens.
Murph's the character, so obviously he kind of likes his army sheets over there.
Nice little TV, 27-incher. Probably more than 27, I don't know.
A little bit bigger.
48. Mass a little off. But
I mean, as you notice, that's their work desk. I don't see any paper on there, so
we just cleaned. So
just being neat, keep your room nice and neat. That's the big thing. I'm usually a messy guy, so keeping your room neat's a big thing there.
Right now at Burger King, choose any 2 sandwiches for just $5. Whether you're craving a Whopper sandwich and an original chicken sandwich, an original chicken sandwich and a premium Alaskan fish sandwich, or a Whopper and another Whopper. Come in today and get any 2 for just $5. Only at Burger King, where taste is king.
I started hunting with my brothers and my dad. Hunting for me is getting away from everything, just getting out into the country, to the quiet. I enjoy hunting with my son more than anything. Someday he'll have memories like I have of hunting with my dad. There's just no better feeling when a customer says, that gun you sold me last year worked perfect. That is, to me, what it's all about. I'm Leon Streifel, and I'm one of the hunting experts at Shields.
UND basketball season is almost here, featuring great matchups at the Betty. Purchase a big game plan and secure your seats on the most anticipated games. Get 4 big games for North Dakota men's basketball, including the NDSU game, for only $40. North Dakota women's basketball big game plan, including the game with NDSU, only $30 for 4 great matchups. Lock in your tickets today and get your big game plans online at UNDsports.com or purchase in person at the Ralph Engelstad Arena.
Right now at Burger King, choose any 2 sandwiches for just $5. Whether you're craving a Whopper sandwich and an original chicken sandwich, an original chicken sandwich and a premium Alaskan fish sandwich, or a Whopper and another Whopper. Come in today and get any 2 for just $5. Only at Burger King, where taste is king.
With the chance to wear the UND green and white comes the responsibility of being a role model in the community.
I really like playing with the kids and seeing the looks on their faces as they skate around and play tag. They just absolutely love it, and I think it's really important to give back. Like, we were given so much here and given every opportunity, and we have to be grateful for that. So it's nice that we can give back in little ways like this.
Following Saturday's win, the team had a chance to skate with the junior champions, an organization that provides kids from all over Nodak Nation a look into the lives of UND student athletes.
I think anything where the team's all out together and having experiences as a group can be team building, and you'll have little stories of kids jumping on Rocco's back or whatever and having fun with that. So every little time we spend together really helps team building. I think, yeah, absolutely. It brings guys down a little bit and just lets them take a chill and take time. So we have a pretty busy schedule between school and obviously the games, and it's nice to just take a breather every once in a while, and this definitely does that for us.
I think just giving back to the community. I mean, it's always cool seeing the little guys. I mean, they're probably our biggest supporters. They're the kids that make the noise at the games, so just having fun with them is always a good time.
Events like these benefit more than just the kids.
Absolutely. We're together all the time. It's a pretty business-like atmosphere when you come to the rink. I mean, you got a job to do, and something like this is it's a good opportunity to have some fun and let loose and kick around with the guys. So I think everyone enjoys coming out and skating with some little guys.
We got him.
There we go.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Let's never let him go.
Yeah. You gotta stay here till practice on Monday.
He's like a lion. Yeah, hit the cage.
Yeah.
Tease him.
Yeah. Use these, kids. Yeah, let's go. Everyone follow them. Everyone
Get 'em.
follow them.
Stay here.
Their attention span is this big.
Wow,
there you go.
I need your help.
Yeah, there you go. Abstract in a glass cage of emotion.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. I'm hanging on to you. You like that?
You're different today than yesterday. Yet, you're still a college hockey fan. Proud of national titles. Riveted with stories about the early days. Proud of the school's first big stage appearance. Excited knowing you compete among the game's elite. And recalling the recent reign over college hockey's best. The puck has dropped, and the NCHC has arrived. It's time. Get in the game.
Pick up a coupon for discounted tickets at Subway restaurants as North Dakota Hockey takes the ice against St. Lawrence in the Subway Holiday Classic during Thanksgiving weekend.
UND basketball season is almost here, featuring great matchups at the Betty. Purchase a big game plan and secure your seats on the most anticipated games. Get 4 big games for North Dakota men's basketball, including the NDSU game, for only $40. North Dakota women's basketball big game plan, including the game with NDSU, only $30 for 4 great matchups. Lock in your tickets today and get your big game plans online at undsports.com or purchase in person at the Ralph Engelstedt Arena.
Coming to Grand Forks this weekend is the St. Cloud State Huskies. a familiar foe and increasingly tough matchup for the boys in green and white.
I just think they're a well-balanced team. They have a lot of skill. Obviously, we haven't played them this year, so they're going to be a completely different team. I know they've lost some big guys, and I'm sure they've brought in good talent as well. So the first series is always an interesting one. It's kind of seeing where you're at, seeing what kind of team they are, and you never know. They could be a completely different team from last year. So we'll see when we get out there on Friday night.
The Huskies took 3 out of 4 games from UND last season, and despite losing players like Ben Hanowski and Hobie Baker winner Drew LeBlanc, St. Cloud has a chance to once again be a top-tier conference matchup.
I think a big thing for us right now early in the year is, if we, Friday nights we've had good games so far, and then Saturday maybe not so good, and that's something that we have to learn to stop. And obviously, good teams find a way to win both games. So if we come out to and have a good start on Friday night, and the first goal is to win the game on Friday, but if we do win on Friday, we got to come out and have a better effort on Saturday nights and close out series, because all the best teams in the country are doing that every weekend.
This weekend series offers freshmen their first look at a long-standing rivalry, something both players and fans can look forward to.
It's more of knowing the players and how they play, and I know some guys from some camps this summer that play on the team, so I know they're going to be a fast, strong team, and we'll have to be ready for them.
The St. Cloud rivalry wasn't really talked about all that much. I kind of found a very strong dislike for the team just through playing them. So I think that's kind of how the rivalry got spread through our class, our freshman class, and obviously the freshman class last year.
Gordy and Dusko are going at it again. These piles.